What's up, guys? Well, another Eagles franchise episode. My name's Lima, if you didn't already know. If you didn't watch last week's episode, you didn't really miss much, if we're being honest. At the beginning, we did a few key trades, which I think in the long run are going to help us out a lot. But for the game, they did not help us out at all. We got blown out by the Cowboys. Like I said, if you didn't see that, it wasn't really much worth watching. But I feel like the game was a lot closer than it actually played out. The score just kind of made it seem worse, but we had some momentum going through there. We just made a mistake at the end of the first half going into halftime and then pretty much just lost it from there. It just made it a few more big mistakes that we couldn't come back from. But this week, I don't know what to expect here. We're playing the 3-0 Chiefs, probably the best team on the game, the best team that we're going to see all season long, and we're seeing them in week 4 when we're not really confident in ourselves yet. So I really don't see this playing out that well. But you know what? We got to play the game. We don't know what's going to happen. We could go out there and play well, and we could go out there and get our butts kicked. We really don't know yet, but that's why we play the game still. But as you see here, we got a press conference for Jalen Hurts, our starting quarterback. So let's check in on that. See what they want to ask our guy, or they're asking us, I guess. Our team has definitely struggled out the gate, so in that's correct. A lot of blame is usually placed on the quarterback. Well, Jalen Hurts has thrown a few key picks, but I think we're going to go ahead and say that our team in general needs to step up because our defense hasn't played that well so far either. It's not just on Jalen Hurts. It is a team game. We got to win as a team. We lose as a team. That's right. We got to beat the Chiefs as a team. We got to do it. Can we do it? That's the question. Let's go ahead and check here who's ready to negotiate. I think we got Goddard. Oh, Jason Kelsey and Dallas Goddard. Probably not going to do anything with Steven Nelson right now. Going to let him play. Like I said, Anthony Harris, I want to see him play out a little bit longer before we decide if we want to re-sign him or not. But we do probably want to try to get Kelsey locked down for another year. I know he's close to retirement. I'd imagine he probably got a few years left in the tank. Dallas Goddard, I do want to lock him down long term. But let's see here. So Kelsey, it looks like he just once a year. I don't mind the price. For a superstar lineman, I'd imagine he's going to regress at the end of the year. But a superstar O lineman with his caliber, I don't mind that price. We'll see if he takes it. Let's go ahead and offer. And lock down. Alright. So we got Jason Kelsey for another year after this. We're going to go ahead and try to re-sign Goddard too. I'd imagine he's going to want a bigger contract. That's just the way I feel like this is going to play out. I'm going to go ahead and bump the bonus up a little bit, which might be premature, but we're just going to try it, see if he accepts. He does. All right, so we locked down Kelsey and Goddard in the same week here. That's a lot of weight off our shoulders. I really wanted Goddard back, believe it or not. Like I know that you could argue that the tight end position is not really the most important, but I really feel like it is. He's kind of like a dumped down option, not like a huge target down the field, but he's a big body that we can target in one-on-one situations. We can dump it down to him when we need to, and Goddard's a great guy for that. And I'm glad he's going to be with us long term now. But all right, as you didn't already notice, I got a little mess in the back here, but all right, let's move on from that. So we're gonna get into our weekly strategy here with the Chiefs. I don't know. I don't think that they're gonna be running the ball a lot. I, there's a lot we could. Okay, why is Chad Henne on for contained QB scramble? Why? Why is he the guy? We know it's Patty Mahomes. I don't know why the game decides to put Chad Henne in for contained QB scramble. That is like the last thing I expected to see. But anyways, we're just gonna do defend deep pass. That I feel like that's probably gonna be what the Chiefs do. We're gonna go in here, no fatigue, so we're just gonna leave that on half pads, like I said. Um, Throw it medium. I usually choose the same thing on offense, which I know, but we're gonna go throw it short. And we got a little bit of fatigue here on offense, but we're gonna leave everyone on starter still. Advance through this. I want to unlock these extra focus player trainings here soon, but I don't know how quickly we can do that. But I am going to change this. I just don't feel like we're going to sack Mahomes 5 times. Even if we get the pressure on him, he's probably going to get rid of the ball, scramble. It's just not. We're not going to get 5 sacks on Patrick Mahomes. It's just not going to happen. You got to find a middle ground to these. I want to be realistic with our goals here, but at the same time, I do want us to push ourselves. But right now, I think we're going to go with throw 2 touchdown passes. We're definitely not going to shut out Kansas City. I'll just tell you that right now. That's not going to happen. Maybe we go win turnover battle again. I know we've done that in the past, but we go to defensive side here. I feel like we're going to allow a passing touchdown. That's just the way it's going to go. There's no way that we do not allow Patrick Mahomes to throw for a touchdown on us. But we can do sack the quarterback 3 times. That's going to be a goal that might be a little tough, but I feel like if we're on our game, we can accomplish that. And I'm going to go for pass for 275. I feel like we're going to have to keep up with them scoring. Our defense is probably not going to slow them down. If we're going to win this game, or if we're going to compete at all, we're going to need to be on our game on offense. We really are. And don't take that the wrong way. Defense does win championships. Defense always wins championships. But right now against the Chiefs, our offense needs to be on point. So we got a few players to upgrade here. And we got our guy Jalen Hurts, trying to get him closer to that being that scheme fit as an improviser. Awareness, break sack, +3 short accuracy. His throw power is still not there. We're going to get that eventually, though. He does actually have some pretty good short accuracy, and like I want to dump it off short. I do want to take some shots with him, but we're mostly going to be passing it short, so he should be fairly good for that. We're just going to upgrade some scheme fits on these guys here. The ideal goal is to have everyone as a scheme fit. I know that's not really too important, but as you'll see watching this series, I'm a big guy for having everyone as a scheme fit. So you're going to see me, whether they're a 99 overall, whatever, I'm trying to get everyone a scheme fit. Yeah, so let's go ahead and upgrade Phil Journal for Myles Jack here. Some block shot in there. +2 pursuit is pretty good. And I do want to say one thing, if I haven't said it already, on Superstar and X Factor players, I'm not going to be changing their abilities. I'm just whatever they are, I'm going to leave them as default. The only thing I will do is if sometimes like it glitches if you are not an 85 overall yet, so you get that second ability, it might glitch. So I'll either just re-roll them so they get 2 new abilities, or I might add the second one on. It just kind of depends on the situation. But just to kind of keep it fair, I'll probably end up just re-rolling them, because if I wanted to, I could sit here and choose the best abilities on each guy and go through it. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do what's fair. All right, let's get into this game now. Let's go ahead and get our asses kicked by the Chiefs. I really don't know what to do, or I don't know how to feel about this game. I do know what to do, but okay, what am I doing here? Trying to choose the right playbook. Sorry about that. Going back to our Eagles offense and defense. Yeah, that's cool. Let me just see who they got. Oh, wow. They've got 5 X Factors. 3 on the offensive side of the ball. 2 on the defensive side of the ball. They've got no superstars. This is going to be a tough one. It really is. Um, the main thing is, I do want to get some pressure on Patty, but the problem is so far in the season, every time we've tried to send pressure, they torch us in the passing game. But at the same time, every time that we've sent 4 or 3 and dropped everyone back into coverage, they still torch us in the passing game. So I really don't know what to expect against Mahomes. Like I said, I want to get pressure on him, but we're gonna have to find out early what the best way to get pressure on him is. And they come out in 5 wide already. I was in a blitz, but we're gonna pull out of that. We're gonna switch to a cover 2. We're gonna hit Kelsey in the flat, forgetting about 3. I just love that, they come out, first play of the game, they're coming out in 5 wide already. And it's like everything that I had planned goes out the window when they come out in 5 wide on the first play of the game. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets enough for, oh, it's not enough for a first down. Okay. And it looks like they're going to run it. I don't want to run commit, but I am going to play for the run. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire gets contact short of the first, but he stiff arms his way to a first down. We're going to blitz. We're going to blitz on 1st and 10 here. And we got a little lucky there. I committed on the run, but when I saw it was play action, I kept blitzing with Kavon Wallace, and it ends up working out in our favor. It ends up working out in our favor. And they hit Hardman for about a gain of 10 on that. So it's going to be a 3rd and 9 here. Don't want to come out. I don't want to play man. I clicked on man coverage, but I don't want to play man. Not against Patty Mahomes. Not against the Chiefs. They dump it down. Are we going to get a stop? We get a stop. We're going to get the ball before the Chiefs score, which I don't know. I'm happy about. I'm excited about that. Great stop by our defense. Let's see if Bart Stopp can do something on this punt return here. Can he? No. Typical. There's really no blocking in the punt return game. It's not like we have a special returner back there. They're in press man already. We're going to go ahead and run it with Sanders here. See if we can get something. Good. Actually, that was pretty good the way that played out. Dickerson, our left guard, he started on the double team and then he rubbed off to the next level, got that linebacker like he's supposed to do. I haven't seen that too often. Usually they stay on the double team and leave the linebacker alone, untouched. We're going to go ahead and run it with Sanders again here. It's going to be a 3rd and short. I think he's short. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1. I like this read option here with Jalen Hurts. We're going to go ahead and run that. I'm probably going to end up handing it off to Sanders anyways. I accidentally kept it with Hurts, but we got the first anyways. I feel like I was holding X to pass that ball off to Sanders. Can we run? Yeah, we're going to, you know what? We're going to run a play action off of this. I hit the wrong button completely. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to dump it off in the flat on the left to Ertz, but just was not there. Ertz is wide open. Ertz gets the first down and a little more. He's going to have about 15 yards on that. I want to try to get Devonta Smith a little more involved. I feel like he can be huge for us. I don't want to force the ball to him, but I do want to get him more involved. As they're going to be in man, we're going to hit Dallas Goedert. He's going to gain him. Oh, he fumbles it. But luckily the ball goes out of bounds. We get about 5 on the play. I'm surprised to see him fumble that. I'm glad they didn't review it, though, because it was so quick it might have been an incompletion, but it probably was a fumble. As we run stretch to the left, we're going to cut it up with Sanders. I think he's going to get the first. And Jaron Reed is going to get hurt from the Chiefs. The newly acquired D-tackle, formerly for the Seahawks. We're going to go ahead and keep this inside zone with Sanders. Let's see if we can get something here. Okay, I didn't really like the blocks there, but Sanders somehow bounces off. Gains about 12, 13 on the play there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm going to put Rager on a slant here just because I feel like this could be main coverage. This kind of looks like a blitz to me. So I want to have a slant here to dump it down quickly if I need to. It's man. Oh, Rager's going to be wide open. Rager's going to get up, and he gets the touchdown. We're going to go out to a 7-0 lead against the Chiefs. Not something that I expected. All right, we gotta come out here on defense again. We're gonna play strong on defense. We're playing. I know it's only the first quarter still, but we're playing a lot better than I expected us to. I know we got some good guys on this team that can play really well when the situation calls for it. But I just didn't feel like this was one of those times where we were gonna come out and play well. But like I said, it's still early. A lot can still go wrong, so I probably shouldn't be talking like we're going to do anything yet. Got to see how the rest of this game plays out. They're going to run it with Hilaire, and Myles Jack is going to get the tackle. Only a gain of a yard on that play. Maybe, okay, when they came out in 5 wide, I just feel like man is not the answer. Is he? Okay, I don't know what that... Man, I don't like that. They hit Kelsey short of the first, but when we try to make the tackle, it just completely avoids it. Nothing we could have done. Nothing. We probably actually could have done something, but nothing we can do there. Are they going to audible to another 5 wide? Man, the Chiefs just love going 5 wide. They're going to try to take a shot to Hill, but it's going to be overthrown. No, it's not! Hill's going to get it for a touchdown. Oh my, I thought that was overthrown the whole way. Look at this. Okay. My safety's back there. He's there. Hill's just too fast. I thought it was overthrown the whole way. As soon as the ball was thrown, I was like, okay, that's easily overthrown. But nope. Hill catches it one-handed in the end zone for the game-tying touchdown. Well, that's kind of what I expected us to play like on defense. That's how I expected us to play. But luckily, we get the ball back tied, so we do have a chance to take the lead still. Scott's going to get us to about the 25. Close to it. Not quite to the 25, but close to it. It looks like they're in man again. I want to put Goddard on like a slant or a drag, because I feel like he'd be a good dumb down option. We'll see if maybe Arcega-Whiteside can be the press. I don't really like his chances, but I haven't hit him quite as much yet. I'm going to hit Rager. Rager's going to be open. He's going to get that. He's got to get that. Come on. He gets it. He breaks the tackle. He's going to walk in for the touchdown. And just like that, we strike back. We're going to go out to a 14-7 lead over the Chiefs. And we're still in the first quarter here. It's going to be 14-7. We got to get a stop here. I really want to get a stop and get the ball back with a 7-point lead over the Chiefs. I really feel like we accomplished something if we can do that. It was a huge play. Huge offensive play. Hurts with the perfect pass. I'm going to switch to hard flats. Probably not smart. They're going to run it anyways. Good tackle by KJ Wright. He's now playing our weak side spot. He lost his job on the strong side. He did. He lost his job. And as we have full momentum, I'm sorry, I just noticed we have full momentum, which this game, we can see the primary receiver's route. So we see what kind of route their first guy is running here. I'm going to just play this. But Hill, or is that Hill or Hardman? No, that's Hardman. Hardman beats Avonte Maddox. What a surprise. Avonte Maddox, he did have that pretty good game in week 2, but other than that, he's been getting fucking torched. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. He's been getting torched. They're going to run it with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and the blocks are there, but he only gains 8. So we're going to have a 2nd and 3 on the defensive side here. I'm going to switch to a cover 2. They beat us in a cover 2 last time, but we're going to try it here. Oh, they hit Hardman. That's going to be a big gain. They're going to have it down at the 24. We're going to switch to a man blitz here. And Hill. I don't know what was going on the right side of the field there at all. We had C.J. Henderson on Hill. C.J. Henderson just left him. We're going to get the ball back here, 14-all. I like the way our defense started. I can't hate on it, but the way they've played since then has just not been great at all. We're going to hit Sanders here wide open out of the backfield. He's going to gain about 9. I think he's a little bit short. I think we're going to run it with Sanders again here. You know what? We might actually call some play action. See if we can get someone deep. In a 2nd and short. We're just going to take Sanders. He's wide open. He is wide open. A huge gain on the play for Sanders out of the backfield. Hurts is almost at 200 yards passing already. Alright, we got 4 down linemen and 1 linebacker in there. I want to try this draw. If they get someone that sheds quickly, this is not going to be good. But you know what? We're going to go for it. I think we can get some good blocks. If we get... Yeah. Great blocks. We get the first with Hurts. About 12 to 13 yards on the play. Okay. Alright. We might have Sanders out of the backfield here. We might have him. I'm going to hit Hurts. Hurts. He's wide open. Honey Badger tries to take him down. Gets him out about the 8-yard line. Our offense is rolling this game. Defense, unfortunately, cannot slow down Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense. But our offense is rolling. Sanders is going to... He's got some good blocks on there. He gets down to the 1-yard line. We're going to have a 2nd to go from the 1. I don't want to come out in goal line quite yet. We're going to come out in a read option again. As they're going to come out in goal line. But I think we're going to try to stuff this in with Sanders. We're going to see if he can get some blocks. I know it's a read option, but I'm probably going to hand it off. Unless Honey Badger on the end there crashes down. He did, but I still handed it off. I don't know. I like read option, but the way that formation was, I did not like it. Okay, we're on the 2-yard line, and they come down in a 3-down D lineman set. I'm sorry, we're running this with Sanders. There's no way that we can't score on this. As we do. We get some backside pressure from Clark, but Sanders still walks in for the touchdown. And we're going to go up 21-14 over the Chiefs. This is kind of a high-scoring game. Or it's looking like it's going to be a high-scoring game. We got to see if our defense can make a stop, though. Both offenses are just marching down the field. It feels good for our offense to be working as well as it is right now. But we need to get a stop on defense here. We can't just allow... I know it's the Chiefs. I know it's Patty Mahomes. I know it's a great team, but we cannot just allow them to walk down the field every time. We're going to try to send some pressure. I think we can get this, actually. I think we can get home here. Oh, we forced an early throw out of Mahomes. He overthrows Hart. I believe that was Hardman, but we can't capitalize on that. I thought we were going to be able to get the pick, but we weren't. As they hand it off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he gains about 12, gets the first. When I first saw that, I thought it was going to be a play action, so I didn't bite on it as hard as I should have. They're going to come out in the heavy formation to the right. They're going to run it with Clyde Edwards-Helaire again. He's going to gain about 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 from their own 40. And they're going to hit the 2-minute warning here. So I expect them to pass. They could still run it, but I expect them to be passing the ball. I'm going to come out into cover 3 here. And they're coming out in 5 wide again. I still don't know if I really actually want to blitz again or not. I feel like they're just too... They're going to hit us short. He's going to get the ball out quick. And I feel like if we blitz, we're just going to leave too many guys open for Mahomes. But at the same time, if we sit back in coverage, we're just giving him extra time to try to find someone. So I really just don't know what we should be doing against Mahomes. And he hits Hardman for a big gain across the middle. The clock is still running. We got to at least hold them to a field goal here. They're going to come out in an empty set again. And Hardman, what is going on here? Hardman's going to pretty much walk in for the touchdown. We came out into cover 2. They hit the hitch, which it should have been actually covered. That should not have been open. Nonetheless, even if he caught it, we should not be letting him walk in for the touchdown off a little hitch route like that. But we do have 3 timeouts, and we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. We're going to see if we can't at least get in field goal range, try to get the lead before halftime here. Let's see here. I want to try to hit Devonta. Sanders is going to be wide open, and it's overthrown. Sanders was open, but Hurts can't hit him. Hurts can't throw the ball 5 yards forward. You know, it's just too much for him, apparently. We're going to hit Goddard for about 6 on the play. He's going to get out of bounds. So we're going to have a 3rd and 4 with about 1 minute left. I don't want to run a... Don't even ask me to run a screen. That is just not the move right now. I do not want to run a screen. I actually don't like this play call either. I'm going to switch it to some verticals here. And they're pressed on the... I think this is some cover 3 cloud. Sanders might be open on that right out of the backfield here. He is. We're going to hit him. He's going to get the first and a lot more. He's going to get out of bounds at about midfield. We still do have all of our timeouts. Is this a blitz? I don't know, but the buttons are mixed up here. I think they're in cover 3. No, they're in man. Okay, we're going to hit Arcega-Whiteside. We're going to have to call a timeout here. We get to about the 43-yard line. We are almost in field goal range. We just need a little bit more. Well, I might actually run the ball. This might not be... If we're trying to go for the touchdown, this might not be smart. But if we just want to get in field goal range, this could be pretty smart. Sanders, he's going to have a pretty good game. He's going to get about the 35. We're going to run some no-huddle here. And what a terrible throw by Jalen Hurts. I don't get it. No pressure in his face, and he just throws it away, basically. That was basically a throwaway. We're going to see if Arcega-Whiteside can maybe beat it. Sanders was wide open, and he cannot hit Sanders for anything. Like, What is going on with Jalen Hurts right now? This is ridiculous. Come on, Jalen. You got to be playing better than this. I think this is a blitz. We're going to try to hit Devonta Smith on the slant if he's open. Which he's going to be. He's going to be wide open. He should get the touchdown here. He should have a touchdown. He does. All right, let's go. Jalen Hurts makes up for it with a good throw under pressure to Devonta Smith, who takes it in for the touchdown. We're going to be up 28-21, up by 7. Let's see if we can hold them off to halftime. They do have all 3 timeouts, but only 20 seconds left. We're going to have to see what they do here. I feel like they're probably not going to try anything, but since it's Patty Mahomes, we don't know. They almost actually had a pretty good block on that. Almost returned that. The hole was there. We're going to come out and cover 4 quarters. And Patrick Mahomes actually has his ability lit up. I'm going to back everyone off. I don't want him beating us too deep. We're going to get actually a gain of about 9 with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They take a timeout. Since they had a good game, they're probably going to try to score now. We're going to still come out and cover 4 quarters. Back everyone off. We do see what route their primary receiver is running here. That's a false start. We did not jump. That is a false start. It is. False start on the offense. Cover 4 quarters. We're going to back everyone off, like I said. He's going to hit Tyreek for about 13 on the play. They've got 1 timeout left, 5 seconds left, and they're kicking a field from here? Okay, let me call a timeout. Actually, if they're going to try to kick a field goal from there, we might actually come out and return here. What does it say? Field goal still. Okay, we're going to come out in the field goal return here. Let's see if we can... There's no way they make this kick. There's just no way. Let's see if maybe we can get a return with Bart Scott here. Yeah, that's just completely off. Bart Scott's going to catch it. Okay. Can we get a return? We're going to go in and then cut out. And we can't. Okay, but we do have a 7-point lead heading into halftime. I believe we get the ball back. I could be wrong. I think we kicked off to start the game. We're going to keep it to throw short. And we're going to defend the deep pass still. And we do get the ball back. All right, we're going to have a 7-point lead. We're going to get the ball back. And they're going to kick it out of the end zone. So we're going to start on 25, which is probably better than any return we would have had anyways. I want to get Sanders a little more involved in the run game. I know I've hit him quite a bit in the passing game. Oh, wow. I feel like the blocks were there, but just unfortunate in that situation. As I don't know who that was, but he broke through untouched. Well, not untouched, but he broke through pretty quickly. Sanders is going to be open. We're going to hit Sanders. He's going to get about 6 on the play. We're going to have a 3rd and 5. We got to convert this. We really do. We took advantage getting the ball back to start the second half with a 7-point lead. We cannot punt the ball back. We've got to take advantage of this. We're going to hit Sanders again. He's going to have the first and a lot more on the plays. He's going to get down to the 43. We're almost in field goal range. I like the way that we're looking right now against the Chiefs. A few possessions on defense that I didn't like, but overall, I like the way that we're playing right now. We're going to run it with Sanders again. He's going to get about 3 on the play. He does have 45 yards on the ground, so which is not terrible, but I kind of want to see him get some more touches on the ground. All right, let's see if we can read this right. We're going to run a read option here. Let's see if we can read that D in on the left as he stays. So we're going to hand it off with Sanders. He's got a block. He gains about 6 on that. So we're going to have a 3rd and 1 here. That actually is, I think we're going to go with that RPO. This is a pretty good call here. We're either going to hand it to Sanders, obviously, or get it to the Rager on that bubble. We got to just read the slot guy right there. He's going to come in, so we're going to hit Rager. He's got a first down and a little more. He's going to get down to the 26. This is exciting. I like the way we're looking right now. This is exciting. I don't want to jinx us, but I like the way that we're looking. We tried to hit Goddard in the corner of the end zone, but it was a little overthrown. Goddard had him beat at first, but he did catch up in coverage, so I'm okay that was a little overthrown. We're going to take off with Hurts. We've got a wide open lane to run through. He gets out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Big gain. Jalen Hurts. That was a great read. Yeah, it really was. There was no one there to pass it to. We took off with Hurts. Big gain. Miles Sanders, he's going to get down to the 4. Alright, we got to capitalize on this. We need a touchdown. No field goals here. We got to... Alright, it looks like they're going to be blitzing, but I'm going to flip this, actually. I'm going to see if... Okay, they flip it in. They flip it too. Alright, we're probably going to end up handing this off to Sanders. I just don't want to risk the fumble with Hurts. Sanders is going to get down to the 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2. We're going to run another read option. From the looks of this, we should be able to pound this in. I don't understand why they keep coming out in looks like this from the 1 and 2 yard line. It doesn't make any sense. They should be coming out in tighter formations. And they're going to stop us anyways. Okay, they're going to be at the 1. Oh, okay. They want us to go for it. I want to go for it too, if we're being honest. Alright, we're just going to risk it. We're going to go for this. I'm going to switch to an inside zone. Sanders is going to get it. He gets in for the touchdown. We're going to have a 2-touchdown lead over the Chiefs. Assuming that we can make this PAT, it gets through. We're going to be up by 14. Who would have thought that going into the last few minutes of the third quarter that we would be up by 14 points against the Chiefs? Alright, let's pin him deep here. Come on, guys. Get down there. Taylor with a great tackle. We're gonna get him down at the 19-yard line. They're gonna come out and empty again. They love coming out and empty. I see they got a post, so I'm gonna put... Okay, never mind. They switched to another empty formation. Oh, they're gonna hit Hardman. If that's not over... Yep, they hit him. I thought that was overthrown again, but... They've got a ton of speed at receiver. They really do. I thought that was going to be overthrown, but... Jet touch pass to Robinson. But we're going to tackle him for a loss. There's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. Let's get a stop here, guys. Come on. Well, I'm surprised that was incomplete. Good throw by Mahomes. Let's see if we can get a stop here. And he hits Kelsey in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown. Every time I feel like we've got momentum, they come out with a big play. And I know that we were in cover 2. I know that they've got a lot of speed at receiver, but that just doesn't sit right with me when they hit Hill and Hardman on the sideline when we're in cover two. And when it looks like it's overthrown, it really does. It looks like it's way overthrown. But Hill and Hardman both catch up both times and end up making big plays out of it. But we did have a 2 touchdown lead, so now we're going to be up by 7 still. Just can't make any mistakes right here. I think that's open. I think that should be open. Rager catches it. We're going to be down at the 30-yard line. Big play. Huge play on that one. And we're going to come out in 5. I like this draw here. They've got 4 down D linemen, but no linebackers are in. I feel like this could be a big play if we make our blocks, which they do. Hurts is going to gain about 10 on the play. I tried to slide. Couldn't quite get down with him, but it's all right. He held on to the ball. We're going to gain about 11 yards on that play. As they come out in 3-3-5, this should be a good look to run against. But the quarter ends. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. All right, we're gonna run a halfback dive here. I like the look on the left here. We should be able to gain at least 5. As we do. Oh, Sanders gets by the safety. He's going to run in for the touchdown. We're going to have a 14-point lead again against the Chiefs. I don't like that our defense is letting up so many points quickly, but our offense is playing how they need to be playing. I said that we needed to come out and play like it was going to be a shootout. Our offense is stepping up. They're doing exactly that. They're scoring points when they need to score points. They're doing exactly what they need to be doing against this high-powered Chiefs offense. But we do still need to stop. Mahomes gets taken down. Josh Sweat's going to come in off the edge for a loss of 6. It's going to be a 2nd and 16. We have had momentum this whole game. Let's see if we can do something with it. We see the route that Kelsey is on. They hit him anyways, but he's going to be short. Going to be tackled at the 30-yard line. They're going to have about a 3rd and 5. It's risky, but we're going to go ahead and blitz. We're going to blitz. We got to guard Kelsey here. They're going to get the first off of that. Alright, it's alright. It's alright. They got about 10 yards off that. They're going to come out in 5 wide again. They love going 5 wide, these Chiefs do. Kelsey's going to be on the corner route, as you can see there. We got the momentum still. And Myles Jack comes in with the interception. Huge play. He's going to return it. He gets down to the 5-yard line. He almost got a touchdown off of it. But Myles Jack with the huge interception. We're going to have the ball up 2 touchdowns at the 5-yard line. And we can chew clock here. Maybe put the dagger up. Let's see how this goes. Sanders is going to get tackled for about a loss of 1 on the play. We're going to come out and read option here. I actually like this look. If we can get Frank Clark to bite on that inside zone, maybe we could take this with Hurts and score. He bites. He does bite. But Honey Badger's going to read. How can we beat him one-on-one? Oh, we can't, but Hurts still gains about a yard on the play. They want us to throw it, but honestly, I'd rather run it, settle for a field goal if we can't run it in. At this point in the game, I would rather just run it. I don't want to risk throwing an interception. So at worst, we don't score a touchdown here, and we go up by 17. We're going to chew the clock down as far as we can here. Sanders is going to... Oh, I thought he was going to score. I got too ahead of myself. He's going to be down at the 1. Oh, as good as that looks, I'd love to go for it, but we got to take here, go up by 17, and make this a 3-score game. That's the main thing right here. Make this a 3-score game. We're going to chew clock as much as we can. And the field goal is perfect. Jake Elliott splits the uprights. We're going to go up by 17 here. Game's not over yet, but it's looking like it is. and Elliott's going to kick it out of the back of the end zone. I am impressed. I'm really impressed. After the way we played last week especially, I am impressed by this performance. So we're going to hit Kelsey in the flats. They can keep hitting the flats. They've got 4 minutes left, and it's a 3-score game. You want to hit the flats, by all means. Keep doing it. We're not going to let you get the deep play. Go ahead and keep hitting the flats. Waste time on the clock. Myles Jack almost makes another play on the ball. Has he been something special? Wow. They hit the flat again. They're going to get about 5. It's going to be a 4th and 1. I don't like. They want us to run. Our defensive coordinator needs to smarten up a bit here. We're not going to run goal line in this situation. It's just not going to happen. I understand that they might run the ball here, but we do not want to get caught in goal line if they pass. They're going to run. Myles Jack makes another big play. He's going to stop Clyde Edwards-Helaire short of the first down. Myles Jack with another huge play. Man, has Myles Jack been something special this week. Wow. He has paid off. He is playing way better than Darius Slay would be playing. That was a huge trade to get Myles Jack. I'm so excited right now. This has been a huge performance by Myles Jack. You have no idea here. Miles Sanders, he's going to get the first down. That's basically going to do it. We're going to keep chewing the clock. They're not going to call a timeout. We're going to keep chewing clock here. The Chiefs know the game's over. They know it's done. We're just going to chew some more clock here. Probably should have turned on chew clock. We didn't, but that's okay. We'll sit here for a few seconds. Try to look cute. We'll see if we can get down to the 2-minute warning by after this snap. The blocking's been pretty good on the offensive side of the ball, too. Miles Sanders almost has 100 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns on the ground. He's been the GOAT. He really has been. I don't know what I did there, but we're going to go ahead and flip that to 2 clock. We're going to have to run another play before the 2-minute warning. That's okay. They're not calling any timeouts. They know, the Chiefs know this game's over. Miles Sanders, he's been great. Some good blocks there. We get down to the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. We're still going to run the ball. Don't want to throw another interception here. I just don't want to risk it. I'm going to play pretty conservative here. That's fine, but hopefully we can get Sanders over 100 yards. Sanders almost has the first. He's at 102 yards now, but it's going to be a 4th and 1. We're going to just take the kick again. I know it doesn't really make a difference right now. I think either way we probably got the game. But we're going to go ahead and just take this kick. We'll let it chew down though. We're going to hold it. Let it get down to about 3 seconds and then we'll release this and get the kick. It's probably going to be good unless they block it, which I've seen it before. But I think we're okay here. Jake Elliott nails the kick. What a huge week this has been. I did not expect for our team to play this well against the Chiefs. I keep saying it over and over, but man, have we played pretty well this game. Our offensive, especially defense, has let up a few big plays, but overall they've actually played a lot better than I expected them to. As you see, Kelsey's running an option. He can either go out to the right or he can stop there. He's going to stop. And I don't know why that was incomplete. Mahomes kind of tossed it, but I felt like Kelsey was still going to catch that. As you see, Robinson's on an in route here. They're in Trey Y flex. They're going to hit Hill for a pretty good gain there. Let's see if they run no huddle. They do run no huddle. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to keep auto flip on. We're going to hit Kelsey for about a gain of 10 there. Mahomes still has almost 400 yards passing. So, you know, we didn't do everything on defense, as Hill's going to be probably open for the touchdown. Yeah, wide open. We were in cover 3, but Kevon Wallace was on the right side of the field, and Hill just ran up the left seam. Fortunately, that's not going to make a difference in the outcome of this game, but that's not very pleasing to me. They've had 2 big plays to Hill for both of them touchdowns. One of them was in cover 3, the other one was we were in cover 2. I didn't mean to call kick return. I know they were going to try to onside it. And then they had another big play to Hardman when we were in cover 2. They're both of them hitting the seams, and our safeties just couldn't get out there in time. They abused the speed of Hardman and Hill, but in the end, it's not going to matter. We did what we needed to get the dub out here. We're going to get the ball. We're going to be up by 13. The Chiefs still do have 3 timeouts, but there's only 27 seconds left in the game. This is pretty much going to do it. We're just going to maybe see if we can get a first down here just so we don't give the ball back to the Chiefs. I know if they get the ball back, honestly, they'll probably score again, but that still won't make a difference in the end. It's a 3rd and long, but I gotta run the ball. We just gotta force them to use their last time out. There's no reason for us to try to pass it and throw an incompletion for the clock to be stopped. We gotta force them to use their last time out here. Sanders actually gets a pretty good gain on there. Should we kick the field goal or should we just punt it, pin him deep? It wants us to go for it, which actually might not be a bad call because even if we don't get it, it's not like they're going to be in scoring position. So you know what? Let's actually do it. We're going to go for it. We're going to flip it to the left here. We're going to run the stretch to the left side here. See if we can get this first in the game. We don't get it, but like I said, that's okay. It's not like they're in field goal range already. We might actually just blitz with Myles Jack here. Fletcher Cox gets in! He sacks Mahomes! They're going to run no huddle, but there's no time left. That's going to do it as we defeat the Chiefs. Huge performance on the offensive side of the ball. Fairly decent performance on the defensive side. They still scored 35 on us, but hey, I did not even expect for our defense to play as well as they did now. Man, was that a game. Oh man, I'm honestly at a loss for words right now. I did not expect us to play that well. We did what we needed to. We got the job done. As you see for our goals here, we won the turnover battle. We passed for 275 yards. We sacked Mahomes 3 times. I don't know. Did we though? I don't know. I feel like some of that might be glitched, but it doesn't matter. We got the job done. We threw for 2 touchdown passes. We won the game. What a game. What a game that was. I'm still at a loss for words. That was a huge performance on both sides of the ball. Jalen Hurts played like a... Man, he went off. Miles Sanders went off. He had over 100 yards on the ground. Probably quite a bit in the air too, because I know we threw to him a lot. And this was a huge confidence booster too, because we did lose to our divisional rival, the Cowboys, last week. But did we step it up this week? And we know Jalen Hurts is one of the leaders. We know he is. He's going to be. He played well this game. Hats off to him. We got some staff points here. So before we end this episode, let's go in here and see what we can spin on the staff side. Um, I do want to try to get these additional focus training spots as soon as we can. So we're probably going to try to do those as quickly, but that's going to be quite a bit because we're going to have to do this eye for talent, and then we're going to have to do each side here. We're going to have to do all 6 of these before we can get that after school tutoring to get those additional focus training spots. So we're going to go ahead and get this eye for talent here for 10 points. We're probably just going to do the first tier for each one. We're going to try to get these 3 additional training spots as soon as we can. Go ahead and spin 10 there. Spin 10 there. So we're going to hit 0. Hopefully in the next few weeks we can go ahead and get that. That's going to be big for us. But, man, as you guys saw, we beat the Chiefs 48-35. Huge week for us. Let's go and look at the box score. I'm actually curious to see what Miles Sanders and some of our other guys did. As you see, Jalen Hurts, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Patty Mahomes actually had a pretty good game. He did throw 1 interception, but 426 yards, 5 touchdowns. Our defense didn't play the greatest, but they came up big when they needed to. We got the interception. We got 3 sacks on Patrick Mahomes, which was one of our goals. Miles Sanders, over 100 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns. But look at that. Mecole Hardman and Tyreek Hill, as I said, had big games. But Devonta Smith, 2 receptions, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Both times he touched the ball, he scored a touchdown. That is awesome. Miles Sanders, 87 yards receiving. He almost had 200 yards all-purpose in this game. Huge game for him. Fletcher Cox with the sacks and a half. Kavon Wallace with the user sack on that one. And Josh Sweat with a half a sack, splitting it with Fletcher Cox. A big game. I'm proud of our guys. A big game after we lost to our rivals. But we beat possibly the best team in the league. And this was an exciting week. Next week we got the Panthers, which after this week we go back to 500. That should be a favorable game for us. It really should. We've played well against good opponents, and we played bad against opponents who were not that good. So I can't really say what's going to happen against the Panthers, but that should be a game that we can go out there and win. We're going to go ahead and advance this. And that's going to be it for this week's episode. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, and I'll catch you guys next week on an Eagles franchise. I'll catch you guys next week on an Eagles franchise.